Judging or evaluating. Yeah, you know what? Maybe evaluating would be a better term. How am I allowed to communicate this without women getting angry? Like, I just cannot, I can't figure out a way to explain this without the women getting so angry where I'm like, hey, you're half naked. I just thought, like, if they were half naked or partially naked or whatever, they would want the attention for being half naked. Do you know what I mean? Like another one, I think she blocked me. She's so soft. Isabella DeLuca. I mean, she's another one who's always posting thirst traps. And I kind of respected her just going in. Like now she's just being naked, right? Hold on, let me. This is another trad e-girl, right? Before, remember, she caused World War III. This is a crazy woman. She scares me, and I'll tell you why she scares me. Women have no idea how many people are afraid of them. So this woman, a while back, I'm trying to find it, she made a video baking a cake. And in the cake, her boobs were just very obviously out. Like, just, you know what I mean? Very obviously, she was wearing like too tight of a shirt. And, let me find this. I can't remember what set her off. Did she delete the cake tits video? Let me find it. If this got deleted, I'm going to be pissed. I can't find it. Well, this woman doxed Rolo's daughter. That's how evil of a woman she is. She went out and found Rolo's daughter's Instagram when Rolo noticed that she was half naked. And Rolo doesn't even like me, okay? He hates me. For whatever reason, I do it for him. And I'll even say that doxing a guy's daughter is messed up. It's pretty, yeah, he is really weird, I won't lie. But, I got to respect him. He's, and this is how it starts. The women start kind of being naked, and then they just full out go naked. I turned Rolo down. Okay, do you know what Rolo did? He always says, Rolo's like the biggest gaslighter. I literally I wanted to interview him so bad. I was so excited when I first got into the space to like interview him and stuff. And literally, I moved my travel plans, right, to go and see this guy and interview him in Vegas. He cancels the week of and says, he's like, oh, I got COVID. But I saw him on another podcast within 2 weeks. So I'm like, I don't think he had COVID. And then he'll be like, oh, you were lying about me, Pearl. And I'm like, what? Anyways, a few years ago, I wanted to do a panel show with Nick. Or sorry, it was with Rolo. And Rolo, basically, it was about his tweet that he had. I can't even remember. It was so long ago. God, it was so long ago. I'm getting like... But a long story short, I wanted to do a stream with Rolo, and I asked Rolo if I could bring people on to the like other YouTubers on. I thought this meant I could bring anybody on. Anybody. And what I did was I just DM'd people that were talking about the conversation on Twitter. And I'm like, here's the link. Here's the link. Come on. And we end up doing this whole panel, and we're going back and forth. And maybe I wasn't moderating the best, but he thought I was trying to ambush him. I'm like, Rolo, You're my favorite at the time. I'm like, you're my favorite YouTuber. Why would I want to do that? No, I'm telling you, he was right with the tweet. He said the fastest way to become a high value man is get a vasectomy, do this, do that. His whole point was it's the fastest way, not the best, not that whatever. It doesn't matter. Here's my point. I tried to offer him my friendship. He crashed out after. He said I was so evil or whatever, and he's done so many streams on me. And it's just gotten crazy. It's been like years. And he keeps saying I'm going to do something, and I'm like, "Rolo, what am I going to do?" I mean, what have I done? I raised like, and I didn't do this. I raised like, I don't know, 10, 20K for his friend that was dying of cancer. I'm like, and then he'll still be like, "Oh, she's so evil, this, that." I'm like, Rolo, I was like there at the end. I didn't see you, but I mean, maybe he was. I don't want him to make a 3-hour stream saying, like, I don't know. I do feel bad for him because he's such a great YouTuber and his book is so good. I still have his book. And I don't think people really give him like the respect he deserves because he's just kind of a weird guy, Like he's kind of like he's just a weird. It's like he still goes around everyone telling them not to work with me, and they still work with me. Do you know what I mean? It's just like. I don't know. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Rolo, if you want to make up, the offer's still on the table, but you got to stop. I think at some point you really got to get over this. I really would recommend it because it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird, but I think you got a crush on me at this point. Like, and what's crazy? There's so many times where I've actually tried to look out for him because even through it all, he's still one of my favorite YouTubers. Even through it all, he really is one of my favorite YouTubers. Like when the whole Venti, like they gave him the fake abortion stuff or whatever, like they set him up. I remember I told Glenn I thought that was a setup and there's no way that somebody sent abortion documents. And I don't know, all the drama. I don't know the ins and outs. I didn't even watch the full video of them setting him up. But long story short, I did say, please, I would not post that you have that abortion thing. And then he did. Oh, is he going to do a 3-hour stream? He probably will. Whatever. I really got through the e-girl stuff. I think that's all I really wanted to say.